just wanted to talk a little bit about working with a prop. In this case, a veil. This one is a Chinese silk veil. It's very airy, etheric. So, if I'm working with this one and with this element, obviously we want it to be very light. It's just like an extension of our etheric light body, we could say. We could work like that. So it's like a frequency, very light, and it's an extension of our body. So with this one, we actually want to make our aura, extend our aura, always working on a little bit, like not touching the actual physical body. So it's always somewhere on our silhouette, and it's a continuous flow. You can work as a continuous flow, or you can work at these accents where you literally push the energy through your fingers to make that effect, and then you kind of allow the effect to happen. So with this kind of work, I would say we are not as grounded. We're not working, which is very typical to belly dance, to Arabic dance, to work from the ground up. We're still working from the ground up in this sense, but we're elevated with this type of work that I'm now teaching and explaining. So the posture is super, as always, anyhow, important. So we're here. The knees are never locked, and the feet are super important too. So you have that effect of sucking everything in. Now we do have meridians taking the energy from like the actual core of Earth through here that go through the inner parts of our thighs, and we do, as women, carry that energy in our womb. So we can really like ground through the feet, root down as a tree, really root down. So pay special attention to the relationship to the ground with your toes. Remember, they're a little bit spread apart, and balance yourself well so you're not too far forward, not too far back. And there's always, just like the pole, there's always that hara line from the towel, the hara line going straight across the body. So we always want to come back to that, and we're always coming back to this center of our gravity here in our belly, the magic point, right? And then as your energy going from the waist down through your feet, as if they were roots or the tree trunk, right? The arms then become an extension, so there's energy flowing all the way through the fingers. You never do this, right? So even out the veil. And you do not grab onto it. Eventually this comes very naturally. It should never be like on, so it's automatically it fixes your posture just working with it and not letting it touch you. Shoulders down, and then that energy work. So the arms are like 3 branches, right? And then you work from here. So what happens is you have to be super conscious of your entire posture. So the veil, as an extension of your body, is helping you elongate, making all these movements, even though you then add all these different isolations. But you kind of work not from your sacral here, more from your solar plexus here, because it is so lifted. And then you kind of make all these stretches to make the body long. So you're drawing a line from the tips of your toes to the tips of your fingers, and you always finish the movement. Finish it. And depending on the accents and the music, so it's very ballet-like. And you can just even work in the mirror, just making like perfect picture poses. This type of work. So different from basing everything in the hips, but it will train you just holding your veil a little bit to the back like that, away from your body. Just like the knees are relaxed, so are the elbows, right? You can work from here, where the elbows are pushed back or down, keeping it at the hip level. So just even holding this posture, right, in here, it will train you to always hold that right posture as you do different shapes of hips. Okay? So very airy. You want to be light, but at the same time, you always hold a lot of energy with every